was a nightmare.
Why not in the building? You have dreams before you have nightmares. And officially, I am a nightmare. T-Rock, we back. SB was good.
Official mixtape for the streets.
I'm back.
With the C.
It's just that lyrical manslaughter.
Hey, with the C.
It's just that lyrical manslaughter.
Lyrical High, episode 3. We out here in the amount, South Side. I'm your boy, Michael, a.k.a. Spiky Mikey.
And it's your girl, Tiffany Marie, y'all. Episode 3.
Yep, it's just that lyrical sound that I bring from my town, and it be the west side. Yep. I've been there and done that. Your girl ain't got no brains in the hood, she a dumb rat. Niggas asking me like, why you do that? Putting head on straight flats, no good juice. Your girl sit in my car while I do steer. Mouth drop, watching as I progress. Walking through the door and I collect, bitch, IRS. Yeah, so fuck it, I'm a general. And all them haters stay under my feet, calling me.
We out here again, man. We got some artists coming out on. Who we got, Tiff?
We got straight out of Canton, Jeff Hawkins, also known as J Word.
That's what's up. And I heard, Tiff, you gonna be dropping some lines too. What you about to drop?
I'm coming back at y'all with a piece entitled Presidential. But I heard you was giving us something too.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop a real powerful piece called The Voices for you too. So Lyrical High, we still going strong.
The takeover, y'all.
See, I remember this. About 3 years back, we envisioned this. I met the God that was limitless, so I had to redefine what my image is. From the genesis to the sin we did, he showed grace and he continued it. See, back when I thought about ending this, what's life when you never know what living is, huh? See, I'm talking about suicide. I live a blessed life, I've been through the fire. Took kill shots, but I refused to die. Had no job, but now suit and tie. With a new desire to see the move of God. Remove the chains off my foolish pride. Knew the change would include the prize, so the faith in between would accrue with time. So with the Holy Ghost on my shoulders, Lord knows I prayed to be closer and to walk the way that you showed us, and to tour the way through these vultures and remove the stain from this culture, and for the enemy reign to be over. The dark days I can never see the light shine, and the winter of pain it gets colder. So with a North Face on, leather gloves and a hat to assure I'm warm. As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death with nothing less of a sword, I'm strong. Understand this is more than the music. What spirit do you enter the booth with? Is it with you when you sit in the pulpit? And if it isn't the word, it's what the proof is. High school, I was a blind dude, skipping every class I'm assigned to. See, my grandmother praying for my lost soul, but a closed mind never let it shine through. It's weird what the evil in your mind do. When you're living in the flesh, it defines you. Locked up, solitary, without a key to the cell that confines you. And the time flew, where the years go. Maybe one of my high school peers know. I don't want to revisit where the tears flow, but to get delivered is when you let the fears go. So the real shows, and I heal slow. And I studied in the word that I still quote. See, I just want to find what I'm here for. With a soul that's willing to work and appears broke. Only Lord knows of that testimony. A lust for women that I would let control me. Every spirit they ever left upon me, including the phone calls and the texts haunt me. A blessing's on me like an outfit, but no weapon formed to reroute this. I put them all to the rear where the doubts is, and had to die to it all so that I'd live. And see, I'm fortunate. So many chances in life that the Lord would give. I used to search for the love at a nightclub, but now I pray to the Lord where the source exists. Imagine that. True change. The kind that edit and remove things. Allow us to walk with renewed names and all under the grace of a true king, and that's Jesus. And I got a long list of my shortcomings. A life full of things that I lost from it. In the school of faith, I seen scores plummet. I'm on the front lines with my sword lunching. Hands out like I want to ball something, but it's a Bible in it, cause I was taught from it. And it's read before I hit the record button, and if not, then it's nothing but a chorus running. No verse without reading verses. Imperfection is the seed of learning. So I took my flaws and my past offenses to an altar call. I received discernment. A change of path I never seemed determined, but the Holy Spirit that intervened confirmed it. Addicted to it like what a fiend is served with. Seen the dirt, but then he cleaned the surface. The faith known to make a demon nervous. Great songs, but do we sing to worship? Death is all we ever seen to flirt when it ignore the sign till we can feed the urges. So if you're tired of it, then put a stop to the things you decide from it. The temptation that a mind covets, will lead us all to be blind of it.
They sang. I wish they were here. They sang. God, bring them back. They sang. Their songs scream loud in my heart. They were right here next to me. Now, I hope they're in a better place. They sang. I still feel them. I still smell them. I still hear them. They sang. Boys and Men said it. I promise you they did. It's so hard to say goodbye. I don't want to. I don't want to let go. They are my heroes. They are my gift from God. Why did you take them? They touched my heart. They touched my soul. They sing. That's not where you want me to be. They don't want me stuck. They don't want me lost. They don't want me to give up. They want the best from me. They sing. My life goes on, even though I wanted to stop. They left hurt. They left pain. How do I strive on? They sing. That was their wish. My happiness, my success. To give them the show, they didn't finish. They sing. And I will listen as I build my life, my dreams, my theater. They sing.
Attention all believers hibernating in bondage. See, we awake to this nonsense. The game's in the fine print. And see, no longer do prison cages confine men. We stronger in the scriptures that erase and decline sin. And see, this is relevant. Read Galatians to 5:10. And see the evidence of the faith that defines him. And see, if he gave us a mini size of a dime glimpse of what we could do with the Holy Spirit's combined strength. See, imagine the prayers answered with time spent at the throne of the altar, kneeling with eyes clenched. And see, your tears get to rolling down and your ties drenched. And the shackles will start to break and your lives cleanse. See, in 2 Peter in chapter 2, it describes when the false prophets will make a doctrine with lies blend. See, that pollution's exactly what you can find inside the doors of the church when Christ is here for their crimes. And see, the option that I choose is the gospel and the truth. If you cocky and confused, be the opposite of you. Abolish what you knew, like giving honor to a suit, because they promise you the moon to keep the prophet coming through. See, it's comical the views being taught before the youth, but what they never look to see is that they caught up in a noose. 2 Timothy 2:26, I offer you that proof. Look carefully and there you see the thoughts and what he do. You see, he slaughters any crew without the cross as a canoe, cause it's the only thing protecting us from waters of the doom. You see, we targets of the tombs that he's carving for buffoons who keep the shackles on them and depart without a clue. So that's why we read this word to bring the darkness into view, and cataclysmically the light of Jesus sparkles like a jewel. See, what all of us should do is go and crawl up on that roof and shout unto the Lord, the chains is off of me, I'm loose. And see the bond of iniquity, money, power, the men of greed. The sense of need for materials that begin to feed until the hunger for more, until we under this floor, buried in caskets with nothing to soar, until the kingdom of heaven, cause he's shutting the door on the many servants of mammon, throwing bucks at the Lord. But see, we suffer because the devil tucked in the gauze, and we fell entangled in ropes, and then he cuffed us with cars, tied us up with the bars, the cigarettes and the porn, the stress with the mortgages, the sex and the songs, the molested, misfortunate, incest in our homes, kidnapping, extortionists infested with wrong. It's like it's never a pause to this, but let it be known. The only time we can solve this is when knelt at the throne. And see, we look to them bondages and we tell them be gone, cause Jesus Christ and the cross is what we heavily own.
Forget a Bonnie and Clyde. I can be Michelle and you can be Barack, but we not stopping with running the U.S. We taking over your world as you know it. The more lost souls, the harder we bound to go. We coming. Motivational, inspirational, mind-blowing flows. Our stimulus package consist of college war notebooks, blue and black pens with simultaneous injections from Webster. Shots of Lauryn Hill, Langston Hughes, Nas, and Maya Angelou. This is the formula. Forcing our youth to put down in 9mm and pick up a pen. Leave their post on a block and embark upon a stage and a microphone. Re-up on metaphors and not even their mothers could condone. Be a OG MC in a lyrical game. Gain your respect because of your wordplay. From the 614 B-More to Long Beach, stand up and let your mind speak. Paint your streets poetically. Put them on a lyrical high that they'll never want to come down from. Wage a war with words. Make your story more notable than Shakespearean works. This is strictly for the fan. Our mission is presidential. We got semi-suicidal lyrics piercing through your mental.
First, I would like to say I'm sorry it took so long to bring this third episode out to you, but we had to make sure that we're bringing you the best. But it's here, episode 3. That's us right there.
Yo, we still looking for that singer to come out and show their skills. You know, lyrical high.
On top of that, you can hit us at
Facebook.com/lyricalhigh and the number 2. Twitter.com.
And also at YouTube for the Fan 1.
Lyrical High to take over, y'all.